Good morning. In this session, I shall be discussing about the general characteristics of bryophytes. This topic is included in the unit Bryophytes of the second semester. I am Shobha Rani, Assistant Professor, Department of Botany, Government First Grade College, Chikballapur. Bryophytes are the simplest and most primitive land plants. The name bryophyte is derived from two words. Bryon means moss, phyton means plant. Bryophyta is represented by about 850 genera and more than 23,000 species. Bryophytes are cosmopolitan in their distribution, that is, found worldwide from tropical to Arctic climates. Majority of the plants are terrestrial, except a few which occur in aquatic surroundings like Rixia fluitans, Rixiocarpus natans, Ralea and Sphagnum. They like to grow in moist, shady places. Some are epiphytic, example, members of Jungermanniales, and even some members are saprophytes, example, Poxbamia. Bryophytes are primitive land plants that grow on moist, shady places. They prefer moist, cool, and shady places to grow. Few of them grow in water and others in bogs, moist walls, rocks, and tree trunks. Though they started land life, they require presence of water to complete their life cycle for movement of motile male gametes or antherozoids. That is, they are predominantly amphibious in nature, hence called amphibians of plant kingdom. Bryophytes show heteromorphic alternation of generation. The gametophytic and sporophytic generations alternate with each other regularly in the life cycle. In this, the haploid plant body is gametophyte and it is dominant phase, while the diploid sporophyte is physically and nutritionally dependent on the gametophyte. The haploid phase is the gametophyte or sexual generation. It bears the sexual reproductive organs which produce male and female gametes, that is, antherozoids the male gametes and egg the female gamete. With the result of gametic union, a zygote is formed which develops into a sporophyte. This is the diploid phase. The sporophyte produces spores which always germinate to form gametophytes. During the formation of the spores, the spore mother cells divide meiotically and haploid spores are produced. The production of spores is the beginning of gametophytic or haploid phase. The spores germinate and produce gametophytic or haploid phase. The spores germinate and produce gametophytes which bear sex organs. Ultimately, the gametic union takes place and zygote is formed. It is diploid. This is the beginning of sporophytic or diploid phase. This way, the sporophytic generation occurs between fertilization, that is syngamy, and meiosis, the reduction division, and gametophytic generation occurs between meiosis and fertilization. In bryophytes, where the two generations are morphologically different, the type of alternation of generation is known as heteromorphic. In the case of bryophytes, the gametophytic generation is conspicuous and longer-lived phase of the life cycle in comparison to that of sporophytic generation. Here, the gametophyte is quite independent, whereas the sporophyte is dependent somehow or the other on the gametophyte for its nutritive supply. The gametophyte gives rise to sporophyte and the sporophyte to gametophyte, and thus there is a regular alternation of generation. In primitive bryophytes, the gametophyte is dorsiventral, dichotomously branched, green, prostrate structure. In few advanced forms, gametophyte is differentiated into stem, leaves, and rhizoids. Bryophytes are autophytes and lead autotrophic mode of nutrition. Bryophytes lack true roots. They are fine, thread-like structures called rhizoids. Rhizoids are present in thalloid plants on their ventral surface and in foliose plants on their lower side. In primitive forms, there are unicellular rhizoids, while in advanced forms, the rhizoids are branched and multicellular. These rhizoids help in anchorage and absorption. The plant body is either thalloid, example members of hepatic A, or foliose, example members of muci. Plant body is gametophytic and green in color. The entire thallus is leaf-like in primitive bryophytes, while in advanced forms, leaves are spirally arranged and are called microphyll. The microphyll is a small leaf with median midrib. The size of the plant body is variable from microscopic, as in zoopsis in Jungermanniales, to gigantic size up to 40 centimeters or even more, as in Dawsonia. In Jungermanniales, the leaves are arranged in 2 to 3 rows and there is no midrib. But in mosses, leaves are arranged spirally and has a distinct midrib. Axis is present in Jungermanniales as well as in mosses. In Jungermanniales, it is homogeneous structure, but a conducting strand is present in mosses. The plant body of bryophytes consists of simple parenchymatous tissue with no vascular tissues like xylem and phloem. Various means of vegetative propagation in bryophytes are by fragmentation, progressive death and decay of the older parts of the plants, or by adventitious branches or formation of gymae, tubers, bulbils, and sometimes also by the formation of protonyma. Sexual reproduction in bryophytes is oogamous type. The sex organs are called gametangia. The gametangia are multicellular with sterile jacket. Female gametangia is known as archegonium and the male gametangium is known as antheridium. Antheridium is club-shaped. It shows a basal stalk and a dome-shaped body. The body is covered by jacket enclosing androcytes. The androcytes later develops into spermatozoids or antherozoids. The antherozoids of the spermatozoids are small, slender, and biflagellate. Archegonium is flask-shaped. It has a basal, small stalk, median swollen venter, and a terminal long neck. The archegonium has axial row of neck cells, ventral canal cell, and egg. The venter wall enlarges with the developing embryo to form a protective envelope called calyptra. Fertilization is possible in the presence of water. The egg is fertilized by the actively swimming motile spermatozoids or the antherozoids, while it is still within the archegonium. The fertilized zygote develops into a sporophyte. Sporophyte is diploid, multicellular and not well defined. Sporophyte has a distinct foot, seta and capsule. Sporophyte remains attached to the gametophyte throughout its life and it is dependent on the gametophyte plant body. Reduction division takes place in the developing sporophyte, which results in the formation of haploid spores. All spores produced in a sporophyte are morphologically alike. Life cycle of bryophytes is haplodiplontic with heteromorphic alternation of generation of multicellular generations. The division Bryophyta is divided into three classes, that is, the class Hepaticopsida, class Anthoceratopsida and class Bryopsida. Some of the characters of class Hepaticopsida are: they are commonly called as liverworts, as the lobes of the gametophyte plant body resembles the liver. The plant body is a thallus. Rhizoids in them are aseptate. Sex organs is present on the dorsal surface of the body. Sporophyte is generally well differentiated into foot, seta and capsule. Sporogenous tissue in them develops from endothecium. Dehiscence of capsule is irregular. Some of the examples of Hepaticopsida are Spirocarpus, Riccia, Marchantia, etc. The next class is Anthoceratopsida. The members of Anthoceratopsida are commonly called as hornworts, as the sporogonium of the members of Anthoceratopsida resembles the horn. The plant body resembles a thallus. Rhizoids in them is aseptate. Sex organs in the Anthoceratopsida is present on the dorsal surface of the body. Sporophyte is divided into foot, short meristematic region and capsule. Sporogenous tissue in them develops from amphithecium. Endothecium in them forms sterile columella. Dehiscence of capsule is irregular. Some of the examples of Anthoceratopsida are Anthoceros, notothylades, etc. The next class is the Bryopsida. They are commonly called as mosses. The plant body is thalloid, protonema and a leafy gametophore. Rhizoids in them is obliquely septate. Sex organs in them develop from the superficial cells at the apex of leafy gametophore. Sporophyte is divided into foot, seta and capsule. Inner layer of endothecium forms sterile columella in members of Bryopsida. Dehiscence of capsule is regular in them. Some of the examples of Bryopsida are sphagnum, funaria, polytrichum, etc. So this was about the general characteristics of bryophytes in brief. Thank you.